Hey guys, I know it's been a while, and I will get to talking to you guys about what I've been up to, but for this video, it has a special purpose. I meant to do this video on Sunday, but I really have been super lazy, and honestly, that's unacceptable for what this video was supposed to be for. Um, For the past 2 years, on Mother's Day, I have been making a photo collage for my mother. And it's usually in like a video format with music put to it. And then I put a really nice little paragraph wherever I usually post it. And it's super sweet, you know, tearjerker, all that. But sometimes I feel like that's doesn't really say how much I truly appreciate my mother. She has taught me so much. She's helped teach me how to cook, how to be able to do laundry, stuff that has really helped me back out in college. She's helped me learn how to find sales so that I'm getting more for my buck, stuff like that, stuff that actually is going to matter when I get out on my own. And it's helping me now when I'm in college and I'm having to buy my own supplies, buy my own like groceries, all that, having to do laundry, stuff like that. So, I really appreciate her for that. Okay, this is gonna be a forewarning. I may end up crying during this video. That's okay. Honestly, and I never ever say this lightly when I say this about somebody, my mother is my best friend. She has been with me through everything. And I literally mean everything. Back when I was a sophomore in high school, my parents ended up getting a divorce. And that was a really tough time. But my mother's also showed me that, just because you have your moments of weakness doesn't make you weak. My mother is such a strong person, and I admire her in so many ways. There was a time when I literally got my heart broken, and it wasn't by a boy. It was from what a boy did to my mother. And that was my father. And that just absolutely broke me. But my mother is such a strong woman, and she has gotten through that, and she is so much happier now. From what I've been able to see from her, she looks so much happier. She seems like she's really happy. And I know sometimes people can fake things, but just being able to see how she is and how she was, it's a major difference. And I am so proud of her, and I absolutely love her for her strength through that. I don't know how I would be able to get through something like that. They were married for 27 years. So, take that into account. 27 years and 3 kids and 2 grandchildren at the time. Now we're on to number 4 is coming. He's on his way. Enough about that though. Back to my mother. She is just such a kind-hearted woman. I have a few friends that don't have the best home situations, and she was always so welcoming with them, and just all my friends tell me how much they love her, and I was never embarrassed to invite my mother to come on to the school field trips. I was always inviting her. She was there at every gymnastics meet I ever had. She was there at every she was there when she could be at every gymnastics practice, at every karate practice, at every karate promotion. She was there for all my choir concerts when I was in high school. And she has been my biggest supporter. If you guys didn't know, I started out with having a love for art, and she supported me through that. She was gonna help me with that and help get me where I wanted to go and help push me that way. But that ended up not being what I want to do. I mean, I still do draw, but not anymore. And then she was there for me with supporting me with when I wanted to do music. And this is where I see like the major difference between her and my father. My father, I would sing everywhere. I would sing at home, I would sing in the car, I would sing everywhere. I still do. But there were times when I would sing at home and my dad would record me, and I wasn't paying attention to if I was trying to sound good or not. I was just singing because I wanted to, but he would record me and make me listen to it. And it never was good. And he was putting me down for it. But my mother, she, like I said, she was there for all my choir concerts, and she was just always there for me. And I can go to her for anything, and I can say that now. There was a little while ago where there was some things that I did keep from her just to make it so then she wouldn't worry as much. But of course, being as young as I am, I didn't realize not telling her would make her worry as well. So, but we've gotten past that, and I absolutely love that I can talk to her about absolutely anything. And I know that I'm not gonna get judgment from her, like I said, I'm probably gonna cry. My mom is she is a kind-hearted woman. She is definitely a shoulder to cry on, be it her own kids or my friends. She was a shoulder to cry on. She is such a stable person to be around. And oh gosh, I always get teary when I think about like just how much I absolutely admire and look up, and just how much I absolutely love my mother. I get super emotional about it. And I've told my friends this, that if I could, I would have my mother be my maid of honor for whenever I got married. If I couldn't pick somebody, I would definitely, she would be my first pick for it. Definitely. Oh, yep. Those are some tears. Oh, gosh. So, I know not everybody has good relationships with their mother, or maybe they have somebody in their life that they consider a mother, and that's okay. But definitely appreciate everything that they do for you. Don't take it for granted. Everybody, and I understand, everybody has that rebellious phase where you feel like everybody is against you, but trust me when I say your mother is never against you. She is on your side 24/7, no matter what. And so if you haven't already, and if you didn't or weren't able to for Mother's Day, give her a hug. Tell her how much she means to you. It doesn't matter if it gets emotional. Just do it. Because there's going to be a day when you're going to look back and you're going to regret that you hadn't. But yeah, my mom is the cool mom. Everybody says that me and her have a really great relationship. There was this thing that we did at we had a spring tour for my choir, and there was one night where we were all writing on these papers that we had passed around, and everybody wrote something about the person that the paper was for. And on mine, somebody had written that me and my mom were like twins. Somebody else had put that they really envied the relationship me and my mother had. Another one talked about that my mom was really cool. Stuff like that. And that honestly makes me so happy. A lot of people say that I look like my mom, and I absolutely love that because my mother is beautiful and I absolutely love her, and I am proud to say that I look like her, even though I have different colored hair right now than her. But that makes me happy to know that I am growing up to look like her. My mother does a job that is mostly male dominated. She works on generators for portables and stuff like that for AT&T, so that they can do their job and everything. So that's what she does. So when I'm sorry, I'm still trying to like think about what I want to say, and it's just all getting jumbled up in there because there's just so much to say, but in a way not enough words to express it. And I really wish I had all the words to express just how wonderful of a woman my mother is. And I kind of feel bad that she had to deal with me and my brothers. We got up into a lot of trouble almost constantly. We have broken things, definitely. But, you know, we would get punished, and some things, if we broke them, we had to fix them. Don't mind me, just kind of dying right now. I'm sick. Okay. But yeah. If you guys didn't know already, I absolutely love my mom. And even though I wasn't able to make this video by Mother's Day, I was able to call her and wish her happy Mother's Day and just check in with her, see how she was doing. And there is a downside definitely to not being home for such a long period of time, and that's just the fact that I don't get to see her for that point in the month, and so I don't get to spend that with her. But I get to do what I can to show her that she is appreciated and just how much I love her. So this is to you, Mom. Without you, I definitely would have had a rougher time getting through some things. And I thank you so much for being there for me through so much and just being the wonderful woman that you are. And I absolutely love you.